1 2 Peace. We back live. Friday Night Live, later edition. Kam-Pain Live, part two. Part two. You see the title. Kanye West, or Ye. What set him off? We're gonna go into that. What set Ye off? Because he going off. He on live right now. I mean, he not live, but on X. Just now posted, I was abused by small caps, specifically Jamie Dimon or Dimon. Froze my accounts. Ari Emanuel wrote letters to get my deals dropped. Ben Shapiro is currently connecting death to my name. The small caps are still positioned between me and my audience. My man going in. He's going in, and we're going to try to figure out why. I mean, he's saying why, but what set him off? What kicked it off? Safi Ali, King Z, Ahmad Jabril, we back. We blackity black. So let's look at what I think set him off. That's what I think set him off right there. I could be wrong. I'm sure it was a combination or culmination of different things, but to me, that seemed like what set him off. Kanye West says he didn't go to the inauguration because he was asked to write a second apology for his past comments about the small cap community. So that is, I did a couple of lives about that subject a few days ago when it happened. This was all surrounding the Snoop Dogg performing at the crypto inaugurational ball controversy and all that whole stuff, and how much pressure and heat he caught from Snoop and from his own peers in the black community and the rap community. So to me, this is the straw that really set it off, and then everything that came behind that with the Don Lemon CNN Grammy stuff and whatever he was doing in Japan, and whatever other people had to say. But to me, this is what set him off right here. I could be wrong, but that seems to me what set him off. And I wanted to do like some supreme wisdom deep dive into, well, ain't even really deep as I can go on these airwaves. And from this right here, which is Trump, to this right here, which is Trump and Netanyahu, and what they got together and said that they was going to do, or what Trump said he was going to do. I'm going to take over and own the Gaza Strip, basically Jerusalem, right? Because he already was appearing to be on the side of Netanyahu or them during his last term when he was making Jerusalem the capital and all that. But it had a lot to do with Jerusalem, right? So this is what the Bible say about that. In Luke 21, it say, and when you see Jerusalem compassed or surrounded by armies, then know that the desolation thereof is near. The desolation is near. The destruction, the end is near. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter. So I don't know if y'all remember. Can I put this up here? Did I delete it? Dang. Let me see if I deleted this, because it's the little clip that I had up yesterday that I was playing where Trump was talking about running the terrorists out, driving them out. Yeah, I guess I deleted that. I shouldn't have deleted it. But, he was talking to the Muslim world, the Arab states, talking about that that you need to drive the extremists and the terrorists out of your land and out of your country and out of your such and such, and ultimately out of the world, off of the earth. That's his position on it. You know, he kind of represents this guy right here in the Bible, Pontius Pilate. If y'all know anything about the Bible and Jesus and who actually crucified Jesus and the coalition, you know what I'm saying, the connection between the two type of people that got together, colluded and got together to crucify Jesus. So we're gonna go over all of their little identities, but then we're gonna have to go over who the Jesus is, right? Who the Jesus is that they got together to crucify, and what this was all about right here. So let's go into a little bit of as much as I can do. Supreme Wisdom Lessons by Master Fard Muhammad. And one of the questions was, why did we, the original people, the righteous people, why did we take Jerusalem from the devil, and how long ago? And the answer is, we took Jerusalem from the devil because one of our righteous brothers, who was a prophet by the name of Jesus, was buried there. Because one of our righteous brothers, a black brother who was a prophet by the name of Jesus, was buried in Jerusalem. All right. The devil, meaning the devil, and we're gonna distinguish which Satan or devil this is we talking about. He uses Jesus' name to shield his dirty religion, which is called such and such. You know, you see the missing blanks. Also to deceive the people so that they will believe in him. Right? With him is they talking about. Jesus's teaching was not that. It was freedom, justice, and equality. Jerusalem is in Palestine. You know, the Palestinians, you know what I'm saying? The Gaza Strip, Asia Minor. Jerusalem is a name given by the Jews, which means founded in peace. And it was first built by the original man. So they're making a distinction between the people that gave the name, you know, Jerusalem, and the original people that first built it. And the original people who were called Jebus, also Salem or Salem, and Ariel. And we took the city from the devils about 750 years ago. This was in 1934. So today it will be around 841 years ago. And ever since we took it from them, they always have been trying to get a foothold back in that land. They've been trying to get it back. And this is what this is all about. And that's why this is the last Trump or the last trumpet. This is the last president. And you see who he's aligned with. And all this kicked off on October 7th, which is the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's birthday. October 7th. That's what all of this is about. Right? So one of them represents Pontius Pilate. One of them represents the Sanhedrin. Right. So let's look into that real quick. And it says Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor of Judea, played a crucial role in the events leading to Jesus's crucifixion. As a representative of Roman authority, which is Tiberius Caesar, the emperor, Pilate was directly accountable to Tiberius. The Gospels recount Pilate's interactions with Jesus and the Jewish leaders, illustrating the complex interplay between Roman political authority and the religious tensions of the time. It's in John 9 or John 19, 12 through 16, we read about Pontius Pilate's hesitant decision to crucify Jesus despite his initial reluctance. So Pontius Pilate was reluctant. He didn't really have no personal beef against Jesus, but because of the pressure of the Jewish people, of, you know, the religious leaders of the Jewish people of that time, they forced Pontius Pilate's hand to crucify Jesus, right? This is according to the Bible. Quote, from then on, Pilate tried to set Jesus free, but the Jewish leaders kept shouting, quote, if you let this man go, you are no friend of Caesar. Anyone who claims to be a king opposes Caesar. When Pilate heard this, he brought Jesus out and sat down on the judge's seat at a place known as the Stone Pavement, which is in Aramaic, is in such and such. It was the day of preparation of the Passover, and it was about noon. Here is your king, Pilate said to the Jews, but they shouted, take him away, crucify him. Shall I crucify your king? Pilate asked. We have no king but Caesar. Caesar is our only king. The chief priests answered, and finally Pilate handed him over to be crucified. So now this don't sound right, right? I thought we have no king other than Caesar, but if you're Jewish, is Caesar your king? What is the relationship? Who is the Caesar? Right? We know who Pontius Pilate is, but he's just a governor over Caesar's affairs, over Caesar's business. Caesar is the ultimate power who gives power to the governor to be able to do whatever he's doing to Jesus, right? I don't want to go too much further. I mean, no deeper into that. If y'all get the hint, if y'all get the picture, but it comes down to this: repent, for the kingdom of God is at hand, and it also comes down to this. Also comes down to this. That's what it comes down to. This experience right here that we always been talking about, that Minister Farrakhan had in 1985, September 17th, 1985, where he was taken up to this huge, city in the sky UFO mothership, where he received direct instructions from his spiritual father and our spiritual father, leader of the Nation of Islam, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, who is Mahdi. And he was told specific instructions about the president and the Joint Chiefs of Staff that got together and planned a war against a small Muslim leader in Muslim nation in Libya, meaning Muammar Gaddafi in Libya, and a small Muslim nation here, meaning Farrakhan in the Nation of Islam and black descendants of slaves in general of North America. So that guidance, and he told him hold a press conference. This happened October 24th. This press conference happened October 24th, 1989. But he was given this instruction, or this whatever, a few years earlier in 1985. Told him, delivered it, hold a press conference in Washington, D.C. and tell them, expose their plans and tell them you got this information from me, Elijah Muhammad, on the wheel, on this big mothership UFO. And that is the guidance that has guided Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam for the last 40 years now. This is the 40th year. If y'all know anything about the significance of that, we'll get into that in a second. But exactly 10 years after this experience in 1985 was the most historic proof that Elijah Muhammad was alive and fulfilling the scriptures of the Holy Day of Atonement and reconciliation in the form of what we know today as the Million Man March. That happened exactly 10 years after this experience. Million Man March, which was actually, is called the Holy Day of Atonement. And, that set the tone and proved without a shadow of a doubt who this man Farrakhan really is in your midst, and how the reason why these people want to take Jerusalem back, because they know that Farrakhan really, our brother Jesus is a prototype or prefigured the actual Jesus, the Messiah, Christ. And I'm not going to get into too much of that. So we, at the time, I don't know if y'all been ever keeping up with Farrakhan and what he'd been saying about Trump, Donald Trump, and what, he showed us about the mind of Benjamin Netanyahu. The last time he spoke publicly, he spoke because of Netanyahu doing what he did on October 7th and calling for a stand down orders and actually planning and letting happen, which gave him the justification to do what he did and decimate, that whole situation. I'm talking in code and broken English for a reason. But that's what caused the minister to come out of silence and speak. So now, after we just seen this, the minister was not he was not scheduled to speak. As you can see right here, it says the message from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan delivered by his student national assistant, Minister Ishmael Muhammad, right? But that was before this happened yesterday or day before yesterday. So I don't know if the minister is going to speak himself based on the new developments. Not that he need to, because he already called this shot. He already told us what was in Trump's mind and what he wanted to do. And as far as being a king and ruler and dictator, or, Pharaoh and Netanyahu wanting the same thing, and they getting together acting like they on the same team. But that's Hyman Roth and Michael Corleone. You keep your friends close and your enemies even closer. They following the original Tricknology secret society code of you have to be united, even if y'all plan on whacking each other when it's all said and done. They know that their unity is, their success, or even though they're not going to be successful, they have to be unified in this final move right here to try to retake Jerusalem, the holy city, you know what I'm saying, where a righteous brother is buried. And that's significant also. One of our righteous brothers who's a prophet, who prefigured and, is a prefigure of the real man that's among us today that we don't recognize, which is what he's, so all of this is being moved right in our face. Like I said, when the Bible said, when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, and that's exactly what my man is talking about doing, getting his armies, getting that Iran and Syria and all the surrounding areas. That's why they even want to set up shop there, so they can have their armies in place. And of course they still using our sisters. Damn, it's not letting me X out of here. That's incredible. It's not okay. Let me out. Let me out. So my man, what I'm saying, he's fresh off of that. So I wanted to kind of like highlight who, Tiberius is. So Pontius Pilate was just a governor. He wasn't the emperor of Rome. He wasn't the emperor of Rome. Rome is in Italy, right? But that's what they was called back then, hundreds or thousands of years ago, whatever. It's called the emperor or the Caesar, right? The Caesar. But today they're called the Pope, right? The emperor today is called the Pope. And under him, his top governor is called, the Pontius Pilate is called the governor. Y'all do know that Trump is not more powerful than the Pope, right? The Trump actually, I believe, claims to be a Christian, right? So I'll go through this again. I know y'all might not know or care what I'm talking about. But it says, why did we take Jerusalem from the devil? How long ago? Because one of our righteous brothers, who was a prophet by the name of Jesus, was buried there. He uses his name. He uses Jesus' name to shield his dirty religion, which is called, the thing that we was raised up in as slaves for 400 years, that religion. He uses he uses Jesus' name. Who is the he? Right? Because Jerusalem is not a Christian nation, right? It was let's keep reading. It was Jesus's teaching was not that. It was actually freedom, justice, and equality. Jerusalem is in Palestine. Jerusalem is a name given by the Jews, right? So why are we talking about Christianity? Why are we not talking about Judaism, right? Why is he using his name to shield his dirty religion, which is called Christianity? They're not saying it's called Judaism. So what type of deception is going on here? What kind of deception is going on here? So we claiming that it's all about Judaism, and but Pontius Pilate, is in cahoots with the Sanhedrin, with the, what I'm saying, and they saying, no, our king is Caesar. Our king is Caesar. Our king ain't Moses. Our king ain't Abraham. Our king is Caesar. Right? What is the relationship? What is the secret connection and relationship between the Pope and the Netanyahu? Which one is the real boss? Which one is the father? Which one is the son? What's the relationship between Pontius Pilate and the Sanhedrin, or the leadership of Netanyahu? Right? Let me go back to this one more time. Jesus' teaching was not Christianity, it was freedom, justice, and equality, but Jerusalem is in Palestine, a Muslim country. And Jerusalem is a name given by the Jews, which means founded in peace, but it was first built by the original man. We took the city from the devils about 841 years ago, and they always been trying to get back there, right? So just think about it. Jerusalem's supposed to be a whole big Jewish, that's supposed to be a Jewish thing, right? But why are you in cahoots with Caesar in Rome? Why are you in cahoots with Caesar in Rome, meaning the emperor of Rome? And why is Rome the capital of Christianity? But you in cahoots, or you in partnership with the Jews, according to the Bible. According to the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? So who is the Jesus that they getting together and saying is the biggest anti everything that they claim that he is? Who is the man that they all against? Who do they all hate? You know what I'm saying? Who's the ninja they love to hate? Who's hated, of all men for what name? What name is hated by all of these people? It's not Jesus. It's not the name of Jesus. It's not none of the Israelite prophets. LeVar, first on the chat. There it is. There it is. There's your Jesus. Like it or not, love it or not, love it, hate it, believe it, leave it. There it is. So he's either 100% that who I'm saying and who we've been saying he is, or he's not. If he's not, y'all don't have nothing to worry about. If he is, as all of these prophecies and scriptures and shots that he's been calling for the last 70 years has been accurate and come true. If he is the Jesus that you've been taught about all your life, and you rejected him, and you said, no, he's this and he's that, then you are in the worst type of trouble. You are in the worst trouble that has ever been. This is your and my last warning, last chance to repent. To repent. To fly to the real, true, and living God and his Messiah. You can do whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Do what you've been doing. That's on y'all. But I'm just trying to show y'all some down to earth, because you still might not know what this has to do with you. You're the people of God. That's what it has to do with you. You're the chosen people. You're the actual Jews. You're the actual Semites, the actual Hebrews, the actual, beloved of God that he said that he's going to sacrifice all the nations for. That he's going to do mass deletions and wipe out majority of the population for. The God that you was taught about is not the God that you was taught about. You know, he don't love everybody. But he absolutely the same way that these people was claiming that one hair on their head is worth a thousand or a million, you know, nine such and such. That's how the God really sees us. That's how the God really values and loves and regards us. One hair on our head is worth all of them combined. And you about to see the proof of that as the days go on, and you're gonna see what this is for. You're gonna see what that had to do with everything. You're gonna see how that ties into that. You're gonna see the real Trinity and how what that means. You're gonna see this be exposed for what that is. What Ye is talking about right now, how he's because that has to do with Jesus right there. According to the Bible, as much as people don't like that right there, or those people, or we being taught that we supposed to feel a certain way about those people said something similar to what your Jesus said. Jesus said regarding the people that's their ops, Jesus said, you are of your father. You are of your father. Let me show you your father. Let me get back to your father, you are of your father, the devil. Jesus was arguing with who? He wasn't arguing with Gentiles. He was arguing with the Jays of that time, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the Sanhedrin, or whoever. You are of your father, the devil. He knew who their father was. Y'all, y'all claim different little caps, but he recognized the similarity. Oh, y'all the same people. Y'all just in disguise, like Rothschild and his sons. You just sent his banker sons, 5 different sons in 5 different countries, and made him learn the language and blend in like he was one of them. But no, you his son. You his son. You just speaking this language, acting like you one of us. I know you. You are of your father. I know your father. That's where we at right now. That's why they can't stand what my man right here is doing at this point, because he's exposing the relationship and the connection between the beast and the dragon and what that has to do with us while we steady praying to white Jesus, right? It was the day of preparation of the Passover. It was about noon. They said, "Here is your king." Pilate said to the Jews, but they shouted, take him away, crucify him." "Shall I crucify your king?" Pontius Pilate said. "We have no king but Caesar." The chief priests answered, "We have no king but Caesar." Finally, Pontius Pilate handed him over to be crucified. "We have no king but Caesar. That's our father, who art from hell," not who art in heaven, who's trying to take the heavenly part of our planet back. But no. So I just wanted to put that out there. Well, Marco Ja, you are officially banned and gone. Sorry to say, your little devils, your little demons, acted out at the wrong time. So you're gone. No, you don't got 3 minutes. He's gone. He's gone. Zero tolerance when I'm on this subject. King Z, the great and dreadful day of the Lord. Absolutely. Yeah, LeVar Anderson, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said he was going to pew pew them all. He said, especially with one particular character, I'm not going to go into the full details. He said, yeah, brother, he's trying to make peace with me. But, but such and such, so and so anyway. So, yeah. So I want y'all to know all of this is going on your behalf. You are the beloved people of the Almighty, true and living God. You are the beloved of the real God in the flesh. And all of this is soon to be destroyed. And all of them are soon to be destroyed because they have destroyed us, his people. I don't care what you're suffering from, what you're going through, what stresses you. He is avenging all of us. Some of us, will not live through it. Many of us, whether we live to see the final, cleansing and clear out or not, just know that he is here to avenge and destroy them all for us, for having destroyed us. So we don't have to participate in, and try to get even, on some physical violence and nothing like that. No, our job is to clean up, repent. This is our job right here. Repent. Clean our life up, repent, atone, make amends, love each other like he loved us. Be willing to fight and die and take enemies out for the love of your own people, your own kind of like minds. Of course, we know that Judases and hypocrites and all that exists, and that's not who I'm talking about. They're already going to identify themselves, and they already have been identifying themselves. So they have this last little window of opportunity and this last threat and warning to come in out of the out of harm's way. The only safety here is with the door. The door, meaning the door to the Father. Hold on one second. Right. LeVar Anderson said, I'm just happy to know that we at the end of Satan's world and our relief is in sight. Yeah, it's gonna get dark though. It's gonna get way worse before it gets better. But as it's getting dreadful for us, it's getting great. I mean, for dreadful for them, it's dreadful for everybody, but it's good. It's gonna get great for us. It's great for some and dreadful for others. It's the absolutely worst time for some and absolutely the greatest time for others. If you know anything about the Quran, it talks about the hereafter here on earth after something happens. Here on earth, not after you physically dead. No, here on earth after the power and the influence of Satan is broken in your life, in your world, in your head. And it says that, in the hereafter, they will be the greatest losers. The chastisement of the hereafter is the severe chastisement. So hereafter, just because you make it to the hereafter, don't mean that you making it to peace and heaven and victory. No, people in the hereafter is going to be the greatest losers. They're going to be in the fire in the hereafter. They're going to be, if they was blind in this world, they're going to be even more blind and more wretched and treacherous, or not treacherous, but trash and disposable and not cared for in the hereafter. So the people that might have the influence and the power and the keys to luxury and the keys to, livelihood in this world, this devil's world, they're being broken right now. The influence is being broken. Can't you see that a mighty change is in progress and every living creature? Cannot a fool see that your heroes and your idols and your false gods is shaking and trembling? They're getting broken right in your face. You can't see that. You can't see that they up here and they was untouchable and having it their way, and now they being pulled down. And you mad because you was following them and you felt like you was close. I was right up next to them and I was about to be able to be in that circle and party with them and all that. Nah, party time over with. Only party going on now is a hanging party. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in that party? You want a ticket? You want VIP? RSVP to that party? A burning party. A lake of fire party. So I'm just trying to show y'all this is not about religion. This is about the fulfillment of the God prophecies and the angel and the oracle prophets and prophecies that was written down that we saw, the original people, thousands of years ago, and we wrote it down, and now we fulfilling every last bit of it. We at the end of it. And you still didn't believe that it was all about you. You still didn't believe you was nothing. You still was believing in your devil, your enemy teachers and tormentors and conquerors, and taught you that you wasn't nothing. The flesh is weak. I'm just a sinner. I ain't no good. I ain't no. Quite the opposite. Yeah, we was destroyed mentally, but we can't be destroyed spiritually. We can't be destroyed as a unified entity. The species is impossible to destroy. You got some cells or whatever that might get infected or you might get diseased and get wiped out, but you're not going to destroy the organism called God. That'll never happen. That's impossible. But now he's giving you action at renewing yourself and becoming stem cells. Now you can become any part of the body that you want. You know what I'm saying? When he renews your ability to be a stem cell in the body or the organism of the almighty perfected God, you can choose to be whatever rank or grade level that you go qualify yourself for. So this is not religion. This is science. This is science of the original God, the real God in the flesh. But yeah, this is what set dude off. This is what set Ye off. Is the subject of this particular beast that he calls the Jays. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that just poetic? Don't that make all the sense in the world? Or you just don't believe? You just think he's tripping? How many of y'all think Ye is just tripping? Because I told a lot of people before when he went on his first rant that I'm Johnny Cochran. Johnny Cochran, especially, some brother that said that do Ye represent or do Ye help Minister Farrakhan or something like that. Yeah, he absolutely helping Minister Farrakhan. So let me put this link out here in the chat. Say Ye is a genius. I don't know if Ye is a genius. I don't know if that's what you call it. He says he's just a God. God is greater than a genius. Genius is kind of like a degradable title. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just say he's God. He's a God. Ye are all gods, right? I'm sure that's why he changed his name to Yeezy to Ye, because he saw himself in the scripture. Like, okay, that's the way I think. I'm a God. What's wrong with me calling myself a God and moving and believing and acting like I'm a God? Look what he got him. Like I said, some people live their whole life. People live 2 and 3 and 4 generations and never live one day of them 4 or 5 generations as wealthy and independent and bold as Ye spent one of his days. Right? Not saying that he's happy, but he's definitely freer than 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 generations of our people that wasn't able to live this long and say what he's saying and do what he's doing and move like he's moving. He don't have to be perfect. Who said he had to be perfect? Apparently he's perfect enough to be doing what he's doing. You know, he ain't supposed to, you know, I don't think he was supposed to have to be holy and righteous. We wasn't holy and righteous to get put in this condition. So you ain't got to be holy and righteous to help us get out this condition, right? Right. Yay day. Trigger warning. You know, people be acting like you can't lock in on on a specific thing that you agree with. But no, look at all the other stuff he doing. I'm not looking at all the other stuff he doing. Don't you got a stanky anus that I never want to see? I'm supposed to, every day I see you and every human being, I'm supposed to act like you ain't got a stinky anus, that like you ain't wiped your backside good, because you probably haven't, and you do got a stinky anus, but I'm not concerned about it. Everybody got some foul ass parts about them that I'm not concerned about. Why are you looking for the stinky anus part? You know what I'm saying? When he's showing you the God right arm part, the warrior against the beast part. Why you just can't just focus on that? Why you worrying about what his anus smell like or what his weak parts are? Yeah, I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? So if you are, then you know that's what you're here looking for. You're looking for an excuse. You're looking for an excuse so you can say, "Oh man, I ain't messing with him. I ain't messing with that." Walk dog, exactly. Black deletion is cool, but don't want to talk about them U's. Ain't nobody talking about them U's and the deletions that they cause, past, present, and future. No, ain't talking about none of that, right? Especially for artists, they have full right to go after them $5 cappies being in direct interaction with them. Yeah, they just fear the consequences of going against the small cappers. They fear they little money getting shut down or they influence. That's the God. That's the God that y'all bow to. That's the Baphomet. That's the Baphomet. All y'all quiet ninjas are Baphomet. All y'all quiet ninjas that scared to air these people like the nation do, and like Kanye and like Candace Owens. Y'all are the Baphomet. Y'all are the devil worshippers, the ones that love and fear Satan. That's the Baphomet right there. That's the so-called Illuminati, because you illuminated, you see the light, nigga. You see that you don't want no parts of that beast. No, I see who they are. Oh man, I gotta be quiet. I can't show my face on the internet. Oh man, you know I can't really. Shut up. Shut up, devil worshiper. You fear and worship the devil because he gives you nothing. So that's how you prove you different. You prove you different by doing different stuff, by calling it out. I just love it. I love it. And I pray for Ye because he needs prayer. He needs prayer because he you know he's protected, but you know he might step outside of his protection, and just the people that you know that he laid down in the same bed with is the people that are doing. If he ain't learned nothing else from Kim Kardashian and you know what she did against him and his own children, then he might, you know. But anyway, you know, gotta keep him preserved and protected as long as he please. Madon, you back? You back? You blackety black and black.
Yeah, I'm blackity black and I'm back, y'all.
And I'm back because I'm black.
Yeah, man. Um, hey man, I'm just proud of Kanye, man, because he using his voice in a way that a lot of black men within that echelon don't use, man. When you've been blessed with the gift to speak and the power to reach millions of your own people, you got to be able to do it. And I think, Kanye, he just, like you said on the title, I don't know what set him off or what, what I'm saying, or what kindle whatever fire they thought was out but wasn't out. But
Yeah.
I'm proud at the same time,
Yeah, this is what I said. I think set him off. I said it earlier. I think this is what set him off when it says he didn't go to the inauguration of Trump because he was asked to write a second apology for his past comments about the Jewish community. So he got irate and that triggered him. He was like, a second apology? I didn't write a first apology. Matter of fact, since let me show how I'm gonna stand all the way on my testicles and the fact that I didn't apologize. And he said, not only didn't I apologize, suck my such and such. How's that for apology? I had all that posted. That's part of his rant that he was just on last night and earlier today, talking specifically to that community. So he going super ham. No, he ain't going ham. He going lamb. He going kosher. He going lamb on there, right? So not only did that trigger him, I think it just reminded him that Snoop did go. Snoop was the main one that was on his head using his whole biggest, greatest black tough gangbang rapper status and influence to press him and basically run him out of California or run him out of the, what I'm saying, he pressed him hard. I mean, y'all can go back and check how he was on his head about the whole Trump thing. And after all that, then you went and performed for the Trump inauguration, and now you talking about I ain't got nothing but love for Donald Trump. He ain't did nothing but good things for me and all that. That's, I think, a combination of things that just set Ye off. That's what I think set it off.
Yeah,
King Z said he going DEFCON 8. He going DEFCON 8 now.
But yeah, I can definitely see that being some of the reasoning,
Trigger warning says Hope Kendrick sings "They Not Like Us." Yeah, he's already scheduled to perform "Not Like Us." That's also part of the 1-2 punch, the 1-2-3 punch that guy got going back to back on these people, man. Because Kendrick was going against Aubrey, who also represents that Ashkenazi situation that now God got him flipping against his own Ashkenazi UMC company. So, will the real Hebrew stand up versus the imposter? You know what I'm saying? Who's representing the real, children of descendants of slave, the real chosen people, and who's representing the imposter? So that's all of it is such beautiful symbolic manifestations of the ultimate physical manifestation that's about to pop off, but it's all we see the symbolism, the symbolic connections of what's going on and how this formerly usurping false identity jacker now is being exposed and getting hurled down. Right? They're getting hurled down, and eventually and ultimately it's about to lead to them right there, the father being hurled down. I know you, on little man on the right, you know what I'm saying, you are of your father on the left, and the lust and the such and such of your father you shall do. He was a such and such from the beginning and dwelt not in the truth, because there's no, you know what I'm saying. So once the one on the left, the right and the left, but once the one on the left, thank you, calm down. Once the one on the left is cast out or uncovered and hurled out of the heavens, meaning hurled out of the brains of us original people. This is the heavens. When the dragon saw that he was cast out of the heaven, cast out of the heavenly part of the original man and cast out of the heavenly part of our planet, then he was wrathful, right, with the woman or with the messenger, the Messiah, and went to make war with the child. you know what I'm saying, or the children. So that's what we see right now. They're wrathful. They're absolutely furious and terrified at the same time at what Ye is doing right now. What Ye is on Twitter doing with the help and backup of him and him. Oh, they absolutely terrified. They absolutely panicking. And they not sure what Pontius Pilate is up to. Well, they are sure. Netanyahu got to try to play it cool. You just heard him say, no, we're going to take over. We're going to take over and we're going to own it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all kind of whackathons, like, you know, it's all kind of Michael and whacking the five family plans going on right now as we speak.
Yeah, man. Kanye ready for the war with that beast.
Man, I mean, ready or not, he bringing it.
Yeah,
Whether he ready or not, he bringing it.
Yeah, man. He didn't cross the line.
Yeah, Ahmad Jabril said, notice how quick they fabricated a first apology that never took place. That's what set him off. That's one of the things set Ye off. Because you using your big media, mainstream media, to say that I apologize. And I done went on all these shows from Pierce Morgan to Candace to CNN to nigga, I ain't never said I apologize. Matter of fact, I was trying to be cool and saying that, you know, I apologize, you know, to my fans, my Jewish fans, if you felt offended. He's just trying to be diplomatic. And then they try to spin that and say, yeah, he apologized. Oh, nah, hell no. Not only did I not apologize, you know, fellatio me. You know what I'm saying? Fellatio me. Nigga. That's what he just said. Get this, what Snoop said, get these walnuts and your miz out. How's that for apology? That's what Ye just said. That's what. So I want to hear who got a problem with Ye. I want to hear that. I want to hear the excuse instead of settling on the warrior testicles of this man making war with the beast with his platform. I want to hear from y'all that would rather focus on something else. Well, look at, he got his woman naked and he got this and that. Whatever else is he's doing pales in comparison. It pales in comparison. It sinks into insignificance compared to what he's doing against the beast that has caused us so much hell over the centuries. I have nothing. I see no faults. You know what I'm saying? Based on what he's doing with the, you know, the righteous side of his influence, I see no faults. That nigga Mother Teresa to me right now. I see no sins and no faults in Ye right now. Mm-hmm.
Hey man, that's real though. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm here, man. I want to hear from y'all. Hit the like button, man. If y'all still, we're gonna be here for a minute. What is it? It's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday Night Live. Yeah, you already know. You ain't got no job. You ain't got nothing else to do. You off work. Hop on live with Brother Cam. You know what I mean? I'm with Ye. You know, he talking reckless. He says reckless stuff when he get in his feelings about Minister Farrakhan, and like, you know what I'm saying? I felt slighted because he said this or he said that, but then he gonna come right back around and be like, that's my hero. I'm on my Farrakhan the Don. That's my sensei. That's my such and such, and quoting Elijah Muhammad. Yeah. Yep. Ain't nobody touching him. Ain't nobody, you know, we ain't immature like in our feelings like that. Go, you know, handle, keep calling out this beast. We got your back on that subject. We got your back on that.
I know that's right.
Yeah. Well, what about what Kim? So what about? That's what I want. Anybody that got a, but what about? I want y'all to hit this live, hit this link with your what abouts. Hit me with y'all with what abouts, because I hear it. I can hear it in my head. I hear y'all saying that in my head. What about? Hit the link with your what abouts. Do that for me, and let's have a good conversation. Just get some stuff off your chest, and I get some stuff off mine. You know what I mean? And we can say I love you afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to destroy you. You destroying yourself already by rejecting this. By acting like Ye is the problem instead of seeing Ye as definitely a far greater percentage of the solution. Yeah, Ye is definitely part of the solution. He's way more parts of the solution than he is part of the problem.
Exactly.
On a roll, yeah. What about these peanuts? What about these George Washington Carver, uh, Skippy Jif peanut butter cups?
Oh, man.
Man, it's Friday, man. Let's have some fun, man. Let's talk.
Yeah,
Talk.
man. I was gonna say real quick. I think we as a people, I think we should ask ourselves the question more: why every time they making these grown black men apologize, to another people, to where, I mean, you don't see people coming apologizing to black people like that. You know what I'm saying? They always they wanted Kyrie to apologize. They wanted Ye to apologize. They wanted Antonio Brown to apologize. I mean, it's like, God damn.
Damn, it's blurry. It ain't letting me post it down. I was trying to read what Ye just posted right now. He said, so funny how ninjas rapping about killing ninjas is not hate, but posting a swastika is hate. Oh man, the fact that he's standing on that, like he could really kill the game. He could really shut all their mouths and confound the scholars. Of course, they're gonna spin emotions and act like we supposed to be so upset at Hitler. How upset are black people supposed to be at Hitler? Are we supposed to be more upset at Hitler than, like he said, than we are at these people that put us through 470 years of hell and destruction and terrorism and torment and castration and human trafficking and RAPE? Like, we supposed to be mad at Hitler, black people of America. We supposed to be triggered by you saying Hitler or swastika. We supposed to be upset by that. Oh, he's a Nazi. What did Nazis do to niggas? I didn't get the memo. Anybody want to hop on here and let me know how many niggas did Nazis make? You know, they came to Germany as black men, but Nazi turned them into niggas. I'll be so, interested in your receipts, showing me why we should be outraged and angry against so-called Nazis. You know what I'm saying? We got, in the Nation of Islam, we got receipts that say otherwise as far as how we are respected and actually helped and supported, you know what I'm saying, in the things that we could agree on by certain aspects or certain members of the American Nazi Party, General Lincoln Rockwell, back in the late 50s and the early 60s. We don't agree with no violence, you know what I'm saying? But I played, on past episodes, I played his voice. I played his receipts and what he had to say about the liberals and the Democrats, and what he had to say about Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X and the Nation of Islam and that type of black leadership and black organization. We would have the race problem solved. That's a real man. You know what I'm saying? He won't, he'll tell you fair and square. He won't kowtow and black Tom, and, he won't be arrogant, nor will he be, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I wish niggas would respect us like that. How is this man supposed to be the Hitler monster disciple organization in America? And he got so much intelligent respect for us who are being destroyed by these people. And he said, we don't want to hurt you. We outnumber you, but I'm letting you know we don't want to hurt you. We just don't think you're culturally mature, and we don't want you living next to us. and we don't want you, intermixing with our daughters and our sons and stuff like that. How is that hate? How is that wrong? How is that wrong? Races wouldn't have survived this long if they wasn't practicing exactly that. It's only mentally dead ninjas that you can run that shit on. Like, you're hating if you stick to your own kind. If you want to put your own kind first, if you want to only mate with your own kind, that's hate. I mean, why can't we? They gonna, you won't run that with nobody else on the planet but us. And we're gonna go right along. Yeah. We Jesus said we all the same color underneath. Then why did he make races? Not Jesus, if that's what you believe in. Why do races exist, and why have they been preserved this long? Especially the white race. That's the one that was practicing that the most. Because you couldn't stay white practicing intermarriage. You know what I'm saying? White people would have been extinct a long time ago. No, they strictly was practicing that for thousands of years up until recently with these small caps trying to make it seem like it's free love and we all supposed to mix with each other. We couldn't even have it wouldn't even have a white race if they was really believing that. They just throwing that pink box on you now to keep you distracted. Just like somebody said earlier or whatever, yay is a distraction. What is yay a distraction from? No, you the distraction.
Facts. That's real, man. That's real. I think it just goes to show that, a lot of our people, we still share the slave consciousness of our great grandparents and stuff. That consciousness still exists. And when it comes to Germany, probably 80% of us come pointed out on the map if the words weren't on it. We don't know where Germany at. I mean, some of us, probably been there through the military or was fortunate just to have enough money to travel. But 80% of black people, probably more, don't even know where the hell Germany at. You know what I'm saying? But yet we'll still defend whatever our slave masters say, defend.
Yeah. Or the slave master architects. It's not even the slave masters no more, because the slave masters was used, they wasn't the architects. They wasn't the mastermind. Somebody had to teach them how to handle us. Who was the scientist that taught these Gentile whites how they supposed to look at us? That came from some religious doctrine. That came from religious doctrine. And Ma Jabril said, according to the Babylonian Talmud, their rabbi can such and such with boys and run to the such and such state for safety. Absolutely. And if you see their circumcision little rituals, they actually, put their mouth on the little babies such and such, you know what I'm saying? And some of them was catching the HSV2 and all that. The babies be catching the little, you know what I'm saying? So it's a cold business out there. Something I wanted to say too, when people are just talking about, what about Kanye and his woman? What about his woman? Okay, like if I'm saying that one of the things that triggered Ye was that whole inauguration Trump thing. He didn't go because he stood on his principle about them, and then like Snoop or somebody did go, and he was banging on him. And, one of the things Snoop was saying is like, nigga, we need to take you around some black women. We need to take you around some black women, take you to a barbecue, cookout, take you back around dice game, around black shit, right? But regarding, you trying to clown him for his woman, whether it's Kim Kardashian or Bianca, the one now that's walking around naked or whatever, and he even was talking about that on his rant, talking about my B, you know what I'm saying? I got dominion over my B. Like he like, my B ain't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? That without my permission, like he just going big, right? But based on that subject though, how are we going to claim that his choice in female is his problem? Because what? Because they Jezebel, because they pushing pornography. What is our brother Snoop wife pushing? Ain't she pushing a strip club for black women, talking about a safe space and when they need a safe place or safe space? So a strip club is, that's a young woman's game. So you're not doing like my sister Angie, you know what I'm saying? Um, Angela Stanton King, you know what I'm saying? A place for pregnant mothers, or you know what I'm saying, a shelter or housing and educational development. No, you talking about Kanye wife or his choice in women and how that's messing him up. But your wife is doing what? You promoting what? You promoting your wife business is what? Oh, so how is Kanye worse? How is Kanye worse, or how is Ye? Pardon me. How is Ye worse because of his choice of women, and he effed up in the head because he got a white woman instead of a black woman? What your black woman doing? What are you doing with the black woman, and what do you got your black woman doing? You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So, am I wrong for calling it out? Am I a hater? Or is people hating on the righteousness and the purity of our women and girls that that need to be dealt with? Which one of us is the real hater? Which one is tearing our people down? What I'm talking about, or what they acting out, what they putting in the community? Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm tripping. I'm just a hater. Some shit I do hate. How about that? Yeah, I do hate that. Now what?
Yeah, man, it's a thin line between being self-destructive and being self-productive. And sometimes it's a long gap at the same time, because I see exactly what you're saying. How productive if promoting stripping to young black women. You know what I mean? Like this is the route you need to go. Get this fast money real quick. Flash your body to a million men. Like how productive is that? You know what I mean? For a fast dollar, like in the long, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Tevis Muhammad, I heard the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan say we can charge them with being our worst enemy for centuries. Who is them? Sellout ninjas, or are you talking about the small caps? Who is them? Miss Lovelace, Snoop is also not someone our young men or women should look up to. Yeah, I mean, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but they do. So, to whom much is given, much is required. Like it or not, they're held accountable. If you know you are an influencer and you choose to use your influence on your people a certain way, and you call them broke, and everything is broke. Okay, now Ye is flipping the same. He calling these rich millionaire rappers broke punk sellout slaves. He calling them all slaves. Y'all broke slaves. He clowning them the way they clown us. He clowning them the way they been clowning us. Yeah, I'm broke. I'm broke, bitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you not understand how much I want to grab some pom poms and shit and go cheerlead for Ye right now? Like, this is my version of doing that, even though I don't need to. You know what I'm saying? But whenever I see God turning the tables, I recognize it with 2020 vision, 2025 vision. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be quiet. I was already saying this. I was already on these niggas' necks and on their heads about these subjects. So now when God sends help, God sends global influential help, you don't gotta be, you don't never gotta speak my name and say Cam. No, I'm gonna speak your name. You giving me content, you giving me ammunition, you giving me grenades I can throw. You know what I'm saying? Because you was attacking him. Imagine, how much I can relate. You know what I'm saying? For people that done threw me in the bottom of the well in this game, you know what I'm saying? My own brothers, I'm like Joseph, you know what I'm saying? First I'm in the well, then you selling me off and playing me, and then I get locked up and locked away, and then you forgetting me in the prison, and I was like, oh, okay. So imagine you know, me seeing somebody that got the same sentiment, but then got a platform, and he not restricted like I'm restricted. He's not restricted to what he can say and what he can't say. Imagine what I'm behind the scenes doing. Like, bravo, nigga, bravo, bravo. This is the best television ever. This is the best rapper in my lifetime. This is the greatest of all times. I'm not saying his raps, even though his raps and his production is arguably the greatest. I'm talking about the shit you doing outside the booth. You know what I'm saying? Like Muhammad Ali, his greatest of all time is for what he did outside of the ring. What he doing to the enemy outside, you know, what he's doing to ninjas and cowards and tough guys and 304s and females and white girls or whatever. Like, man, bravo, bravo, man.
Yeah. Hey, I feel where you're coming from. It was like reinforcement came in a twinkling of an eye. Like just out of nowhere, this force came in. And you know what I mean? Like it was like a hell of a force that the brother brought. Just kicking up dust like that and shaking foundations and making people feel uncomfortable because it's about that time to make people feel uncomfortable again. I mean, that's my opinion.
Man. Mr. W says Germany Neopole. I don't know what Germany Neopole is. And Hitler tormented different races. One was worse than the other. You research on two different races. One is worse than the other. Which one was? I don't know what you're talking about. Hop on the line. You talking about Leopold, King Leopold, or you talking about Neopole? Or Napoleon. I don't know what you're talking about. But here's the StreamYard link. You can get on with me and clarify what you mean, because I have no idea what you're talking about. Ahmad Jabril said, by Ye quotation or quoting the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaching show, Ye is hooked up with the real God. Anyone against him is hooked with the scam such situation. Hey, it is what it is. You know, all of us belong to him, even the devil. The devil belonged to him. Everybody is an agent of God, whether we like it or not, whether we know it or not. So we supposed to just observe and stay out the way and let nature or the God of nature take its course. Yeah. Donkey Kong's dad, hey bro, I'm about to watch your video about sagging. I don't have no video about sagging. That's what I was searching that brought me here. Let me know if anything specific. Now, I don't have a video about sagging. I don't think. I don't remember that. But yeah, Mr. W, I want you to hop on live with me if you want to clarify your on the plantation. Oh, okay, for sure. But yeah, you're welcome whenever you ain't on the plantation. You're definitely welcome to hop on whenever you want to say something. And you got the floor. What else was we talking about? Says Nino Cappuccino breaks down the true meaning of behind sagging. Oh yeah, that's not my video. That's BJ from the Nickersons or something. Yeah, that wasn't me. Big Jock, I think he means that video in traffic. I ain't saying nothing about. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Mad dogging and sagging hard. Oh yeah, it wasn't about sagging. I just one sentence, one word in the song. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Big Jock. Yusuf Arline say, oh no, he on the plan. He said he at work. Yusuf, nah, give him stall him out. Give him a pass. Well, I love them wrench mob guy squads, boy. They men after my own heart. Men after my own heart. Yeah, Big Rube salute said, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Such poetic symbolisms and man.
Yeah, that was on point right there. That's heavy.
Man. Oh my bad. It took me to the Digital Soapbox Network. Yeah, that's this Digital Soapbox right here. Yeah, go on and follow Digital Soapbox over here if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. Because I'm here every night. So this is the channel that I do my nightly episodes on. But then my own personal channel is West Coast Cam, where I do my daytime stuff and weekend stuff or whatever. So going to lock in on both of them, West Coast Cam and right here, Digital Soapbox Network. It's all good. It's all good.
So let me ask you something. Do you think this might have a snowball effect? Like a lot of rappers and stuff might start speaking up, or you think Ninja is just going to continue being the dark?
No, it's something that's coming that's gonna have everybody running to God. Something that's coming in a few days that's gonna have everybody running to God. The Quran said in this way in chapter 110 called the help or the victory is a in the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful one. I think it say when Allah's help and victory comes, and you see men entering the religion of Allah in companies, in large companies, then celebrate the praise of your Lord and ask his protection. You know what I mean? So it's something that's about to happen that's going to send people flocking to the faith, flocking to the NOI faith. Not, let's be specific, flocking. Because they're going to see something that's so terrible. It's so terrible that Farrakhan and the Muslims been saying was going to happen. Then it's going to be without a shadow of a doubt. And unfortunately, some of it has to do with California. Certain things that's going to happen in California, and the people going to see what happens in California that is going to send a flood of people trying to get to the NOI. But unfortunately, this right here, that cosmic little photo, what that means is the light is going out, right? The light is being covered up, and your only way through the darkness is if you can find the stars. If you can find the stars of Farrakhan. If you're not able to find the stars, you are not going to make it. We are not going to make it because it's too late, unfortunately, for us to stock up or, on the necessary amount of oil or wisdom or teachings for you to sustain yourself. If you haven't been with Farrakhan up until this point and feeding from that fountain, from that spring, you ain't got enough. The only way you're going to make it is if you can get a hold of one of his stars, one of his people. That's what's going to happen. And the reason why that's going to be so important, because the stars still have light. The stars still have life. You know what I'm saying? They still have resources. They're going to have things that us in the dark is not going to have no more. So it's a lot of people that be, selling out where, I say selling out the real Messiah and selling out the real nation and selling out the real faith, trying to run overseas and squat up with the Saudi Arabians and all that. Well, I'm this kind of Muslim. Yeah, I'm good. I'm with the Muslims over here. They got the bag and all that. And we're going to show you, or God is going to show you something regarding that. You should have, and we all should, while we still have the chance, fly to Farrakhan, fly to your NOI, your nation, not the Arab nation, not no Arab scholars or Arab sheikhs or mullahs or imams or Arab organizations just because you on some 304 chasing the bag. I just want to be where the bag is at. Dubai and Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, and you see him what's going on with Floyd Mayweather and all these boxing matches, these little sultans and princes of Arabia and the royal family putting up billions and trillions and all that. You just a 304. It don't work like that. God knows you a 304. God and his angels know you a 304. And he got these little Jezebel harlot fake princes and kings out there just for you to do just that. I'm gonna put a big pile of ish out there just to attract the flies and the maggots, just so you can choose and prove who you chose before it's time to really do before the real shit, before the people that's really the shit show, the real shit show begins.
Damn.
Yeah.
Golly.
Jabril, did you have any friendship with Notorious B.I.G.? No, I never met Notorious B.I.G. as far as I know, as far as I remember. No. Mr. W say why I get blocked before. I never blocked you, I don't think. Did I ever block you or somebody in the chat? The wrench mob might have blocked you, but I don't think I never blocked you, Mr. W. Did I? If I did, then you would know why. If I did, is if you was ever talking to me about something or typed something that you shouldn't have typed, then that's why. But I don't remember never blocking you. Excuse me. Adrian Martinez, Adrian X, I should say. Adrian X. Subscribe to the personal channel, YouTube, my West Coast Cam channel. Yeah, it's all peace. It's all peace. Even if you did come in war or in conflict, if you one of my people, if you reasonable and shit, we can become comrades or companions or something like that. I don't hold emotional grudges. So even if we ever bumped heads, if anybody I ever bumped heads with, if you was black or brown or indigenous or something, I ain't tripping. As long as you cool, as long as you get it right. But if you my slave masters people and you coming with that, I got zero tolerance. I'm turning no cheeks. Whatsoever. K Solo, peace and blessings. Sarad, Surah 57, 12, and 13. I'm not sure what that was it. I got short attention span, and we just on here. I appreciate y'all company. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all support and participation.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, Cam, real quick. What would you say to those that say Ye is just looking for attention?
I'm looking for attention. What's wrong with looking for attention? What you think I'm on here for? What's wrong with attention?
Hey, I didn't expect that answer. That's real.
Shit. I'm looking for attention. God, if I think I have something of value and something that people need to hear, I'm absolutely looking for attention. And I think Ye absolutely got something that the people need to hear, and he's forcing the attention. I ain't got no problem with the attention that he's getting right now. I'm helping him get it. Same with Candace Owens or anybody else. Nick Cannon, when he says some strong stuff, anybody that takes a stand against this beast, you could check my whole social media background and history. I'm promoting them. It ain't just Ye. When it was Snoop, I'm promoting him. When it's Cube, I'm promoting him. When it's anybody, I'm promoting them. They not going against these people. So I don't have nothing to promote. I have no reason to promote you, but I don't even know people that had, Alex Jones, anybody that, what's his name? Tucker Carlson, white people that's talking bad against the minister. Let me hear you talk against these people. I'm promoting you. I'm not in my feelings. I'm giving you attention. I think you need all eyes on you. You need the full attention package because they're not listening to me. Shit. Let me give you somebody that you're listening to already. Yeah,
Yeah, that's 100. Absolutely.
man. Mo Better 12. Ye acting like he got a slave and throwing up in people's face, throwing it up in the people's face. Hey, hey, I can't get into that, but there might be some truth to that. I can't get into it, but it might be some truth. He's calling her his B. I got dominion over my B. Anything you see her doing, I'm not no trick. She with a billionaire. She do what I tell her to do. If she want to do it, she can't do it without my permission. This is what he's saying on his rant earlier this morning and last night about her. Like, that's my B. I got dominion over my B. You know what I'm saying? If she out there naked, it's because I say it's okay. Damn. I ain't heard the tough gangsters saying that about they women. Shit. You know what I'm saying? They calling they women the boss. Shit, like, so I don't know, man. Shit, I don't know, man.
Damn. Hey, that was a call. That was a bar right there, man.
Man, I'm just telling you what it is, man. I don't want to have to compare these but they forced it. They forced it. So it is what it is, you know. So just like they, the small caps call us haters when we compile their own words in a book series called The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Them, then they call us haters. But they don't want to acknowledge their own words. How am I hating because I'm putting your words in a book and giving it to the world? How am I the hater? These are your words. These are your actions. These are your receipts. I'm a hater because I know how to put it together and I got the heart to do it and give it to the public.
Yeah, man. They think we were gonna be smart enough to do it.
Well, they didn't think we was gonna have the heart to do it. They know we smart enough to do it. They didn't know we was heart enough to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of these people are so used to people worshiping them and not calling out their BS and not pressing them because we want nearness to them. We want some favor or some Scooby snacks, or we want this rapper or this actor or this producer or this athlete to know our name and be cool with us. Nigga, F you. F you, your name, your fame, your influence. If you on that BS, I'll get famous by slaying you. I'll get famous by being the David and you the Goliath. I'm gonna get famous if I'm supposed to be famous. You ain't gonna make me famous. God gonna make me famous for what I do with you. If we in the fame game, if we in the clout game, you know what I'm saying? I don't work for you. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to go easy on you. But y'all not going easy on us, on your own people. So why should I go easy on you?
Hey, that's a fact, man. That's so real, man, because some people enjoy them, what they call it, pacifying your hell or something to that effect.
Yeah. Giving you a pacifier and literally being a distractor and dangling some false pipe dream carrots in front of your face and promising you nearness and God blessed me to be going on 56 years old, right? So especially if I'm a 56-year-old rap veteran and street dude from LA and FOI, you don't want somebody like me around you if you on BS, because you're never going to be my big homie, my superior. You're never going to outrank me in nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find these young little groupies that's fascinated or whatever, or these want to go along and get along, smiling face Muslims. Like we not those guys. We not that cadre of FOIs. We're the other kind. That's the kind you don't want around you, and unless your life is in danger. We the kind you don't want to call until your life is in danger. Then you want to be friends. Then you want to cooperate. So that time is over with. You know, that's like Trump. Trump and them realized that they was the muscle. They realized they was the muscle. Like, nigga, we the muscle. You know what I'm saying? We tired of being, you know, played with this certain kind of way. So that's what it is. You want to test the muscle? You think you want to go try to, you know, squad up with Satan and his muscle and come against God's muscle? Do what you got to do. Ain't nobody hiding. You just gotta bring some ass to whoop some. You gotta bring some ass to take some. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man. Mo Better 12. Yeah, I do that. Matter of fact, he right now my son is only coming on twice a week during the weekdays. And you know, because I'm not trying to force him or pressure him. I want him to do it on his own leisure. But follow his you can follow his if you go to his episode, just go in the description and follow his YouTube channel and follow his IG, because he be posting stuff on his IG regarding his stock trades. Man, Wayne Grove, yeah, 10. Hey man. Yusuf Arline, yep. Shouts out Steel, Big Steel, Norm Steel, Glasses Malone, MCA, Gangster Chronicles, the Lunch Hour, No Ceilings Lunch Hour with Pete, homie Pete, white boy Pete, and the Kam-Pain show, as well as the NASDAQ show. You know, we're a small, tight-knit, you know, little intimate family around here, covering a whole wide range of topics and lifestyles. You got the gangbangers, and you know what I'm saying? You got the athletes, you got the rappers, you got the Muslims, you got the young entrepreneurs, you know. It's all good.
Most deaf. But yeah, I'm interested. I want to see what a brother gonna take it, man. The brother Ye, man. I wonder, you know, is this a 7-day theory or a month tirade? You know, I mean, it's interesting. I'm just glad the brother, you know, back standing on his swear, speaking his truth and what he feel. You know what I'm saying? Got the heart to do it. You know, that's rare in 2025 when you up on that type of level he at.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's square. I don't know if he's square he's standing on. He's standing on war, retaliating like he has the right to do. He making war with the beast. So to me, a square, standing on square, seems like it's about righteousness, or you know, I don't think that's where he really at. I think he's on retaliation. You know what I'm saying? On principle, just principle. You know, I guess it's a square. I guess you could say he's getting stand on a square, but he not claiming really like no religious or no moral, as far as I can tell. He's not claiming no moral type of thing. He just claiming, you know, these people violated me, and I got the right to call them out. I got the right to identify them according to how they identify themselves as Jewish people. You know.
Yeah.
But now he going extra out with the Elon and the Trump and the, you know, and the what do you say? The Yadoff Yitlers. He called himself Yadoff Yitler. Oh man, this dude is a genius with lyrics. You know, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. You hear so many Jewish comics, you know, they get on stage and they can make jokes, dark jokes about, you know, the Holocaust and Hitler, but a nigga can't do it. We talk about niggas, we talking about killing each other, like you said, and all kind of dysfunction that we go through, and rapping about it, and y'all making money off us calling each other that. We can't say that about y'all. We can't say that, you know, Hitler was fresh. I think it said Hitler was fresh. Hitler is fresh. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate troll, man.
Ultimate. Now that's earthquakes. He calls it earthquakes with that one. Like that's sheesh.
Yeah, because he making it okay to question, to look into Hitler and what Hitler's problem with them was. That's what they fear. Like, okay, well, Kanye is bigger than the ADL or big. He's more popular, so people was listening to him, and they want to go research. What was Hitler's problem? Because Ye say he wasn't that bad. Ye say, that Hitler identified them as people that was taking the society and the moral fiber of the society down everywhere they went. Is that true or false? Are they responsible for withholding your bag or scamming you out your bag or not? Are they one connected to every big multi-millionaire or billion-dollar deal or not when it comes to black people or not? Are they the lawyers and the accountants and the managers and the agents or not? Are they the record labels and the TV and movie studio execs and CEOs and owners or not? So he making it okay. He making it cool to investigate them people.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And you could, you hit it's spot on because it's like it's like they upset that he making this whoever follow Ye or look up to Ye, he making those people question age old enemies and age old narratives when it comes to that side of the story. You know what I'm saying? So I can definitely see what you're saying.
Yep, and he putting a flame under Elon and Trump. Like, I don't think Elon tripping, because you seen what he did at the inauguration. I don't think he's tripping at all.
No, me neither.
I think Trump gotta respond a certain kind of way because of this press conference that he just did with Netanyahu. Even though yet Netanyahu was glazing, he was all on Trump's scrotum. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He was all on his scrotum, licking his, you know what I'm saying? He was all complimenting him and say, yeah, like you said, like, and Trump's going to do it and this and that. We know that's a Hyman Roth. You acting like y'all in cahoots and you love him so much, but you plotting on him just like you sent, them deletion attempts at him on the campaign trail. Like he know who sent that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I could sit here with you in the same room and and look civilized and all of that. But Ye is putting the pressure on a little bit on Trump to kind of have to answer if somebody asks him. So what do you think about Kanye or Kanye West and his rant? And then, well, so he gonna have to say something against Ye, and then Ye might snap and say something against Trump. You know what I'm saying? And then they have to whack him.
Yeah.
And then they have to try to get rid of him in a way that he didn't need to be got rid of.
Yeah, that's a fact because I was watching that news conference between Netanyahu and Trump, and Netanyahu looked real uncomfortable unless he just had the little man syndrome where he felt he didn't know Trump was that tall or something. But his body language was real suspect to me, man. Just studying that.
Who was that?
Netanyahu.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Speaking of T, say deep seek. Are you familiar with that whole deep seek thing that just crashed the Bitcoin? It caused $1 trillion of stock market losses.
Nah, I ain't heard that.
Yeah, they it was a big news earlier in the beginning of the week. But deep seek, I think, did it have to do with TikTok or something like that? It has something to do with one of them big social media platforms, TikTok or something that was connected with this crypto thing that caused the markets to plummet. $1 trillion loss. Oh, AI, yeah, AI. That's right, AI. Yeah. AI. So they was competing with this Elon AI. This Elon AI, this DeepSeek came in and bumped Elon's AI little plans out the way and cost them $1 trillion in one day, 1 or 2 days. So that's a whole other warfare. And is DeepSeek China? Is that China? T, is that China? DeepSeek?
I think that is China. I think I heard something about China doing something to that effect, but I can't remember.
Because I seen Ye was on that. Like, I don't got no problem with China. Salute to China. Yeah, it's China. So Ye playing hardball. Ye playing hardball. He kind of siding and giving it up to China, but at the same time giving it up for Elon. Like who? He's like, China already helped me. China is who helped me get back to my 2.7 billion, basically, is what he's saying. China was, willing to do these manufacturing and all that when everybody else left me for dead. So he's saying, I F's with China. So what you willing to do, Elon? What you willing to do, Elon? That's what he basically saying. But that's a dangerous game, young Yeezy. But I guess he not giving no F's. No F's is being given. It's all excitement at that level of the game. That's all Daredevil level. That's the Daredevil level. I dare you. I'm putting it out there as a dare. I'm putting myself out there as a dare. I want to see what my God, he putting his God to the test. If his God is Jesus, his God is Elijah, whoever his God is, he definitely putting it to the to the full test at this point.
Definitely going full fledged. Brother. Hey, but I guess he feel it's time. I mean, maybe he see a sign. He seen a sign somewhere that on a mountain peak that he might give it us that in advance. I hope I hope the brother's protected. You know what I mean, and will be. I hope the Most High protect the brother and just
Well, he already protecting him. Like, even if, like he said it himself in one of his tweets, even if I died tonight, it was worth it. He said some Life, the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
He said, if I died tonight, it was all worth it. Tonight was worth it. And I ate that little blueberry pie off of Miss Annie or whoever, and told the warden, you better not hand me the shotgun. I'll probably shoot you with it. So both of them, Ray and what you call him, was both sitting on them Coke bottles. You know what I'm saying? So he said it was worth it.
Yeah, man. That's yeah. When I saw that, man, I was like, wow. The brother. I said, I guess he's fed up. You know what I'm saying? I guess he's fed up with the BS, and he said, hey, man, listen, I'm gonna put it out there. So I guess everything is off my hands.
Man, he doing it and he flexing. Yeah, that 70 year. 70 year. He flexing though. He flexing. He's flexing his dissatisfaction and he flexing his victory over the wiles of that particular Satan. That group of Satans called them small caps. He like, in spite of all the stuff y'all did to me, destroy my family, trying to turn my children against me, turn my wife against me, all this and that. In spite of all of that, I got my Job on and bounced back stronger than ever. Now I'm sitting on 2.7, 2.8 Bs. That's really mine. That's not tied in with no company's contract where they can take it from me. All you can do now is take my life. That's all. That's what he's saying. All you can do now is take my life. You can't take my bag, can't take my influence, can't take my knowledge, can't take back these words that I'm exposing y'all ass with. All you can do now is come and get me, and he said it literally, like I'm a dare. Like I'm basically a dare, but that's the same thing that the minister was saying. Minister saying I'm a dare. I'm the number one dare that God got out there. I dare you to touch me. I want you to touch me. I know that's the only way, this last little portal that I got to go through, that's the only way that I can go get this crown that I got to go get, that I can come back and redisperse these new teachings to my 10,000 parts, to my 10 million cracked atom copies of myself and shit. And it's wipeout. Wipeout. It's wipeout time. California dreaming. California screaming. Rube said, yeah, he got all the he got all the infinity stones. He got all 5 infinity stones right now. He just waiting to do that. Yeah. Mo better saying, yeah, like knock this stick off my shoulder. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Yeah, man. And it's marvelous in our sight. Right, the snapper. He got the snapper glove. He got all the stones. Yep, and he willing to sacrifice everybody. But himself first. That's the beauty of it. He sacrificed himself first. That's what make him a G. I put myself on the chopping block. You think he don't know? You don't think he wants to, see his mama again? Like, once you're dealing with people on a certain type of level, man, once they so burnt out, the Bible said they love not their lives, even unto death. They don't love what you love no more. They don't fear what you fear no more. They don't desire what you desire no more. They Pluto. They out of here. They gone. You can't shake them up. You can't scare them. You can't lure them. You can't finesse them. Like they're somewhere else now. The guy got their mind somewhere else. They out of your reach. They out of your hands at this point. They don't love this life. They didn't enjoy it and accomplish all of the shit that 5 or 6 generations of millions of us put together ain't ever accomplished. And they still not happy. So they just flossing like I'm a billionaire. Y'all slaves, y'all funky slaves, you funky 304 slaves. I can't stand y'all. He letting it all hang out. He calling names. He calling the small cap. Zion is he going in. He lumping niggas, sell out 304 weak, fake, coward niggas in the same rant bucket with the Satans. And it is marvelous in my sight, in my ears. This is marvelous. This is the best entertainment. This is Lord.
Yeah, it's definitely been on another level.
Man, persecution is worse than slaughter. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Adrian X say one of the minister's lectures, he was speaking about China, and he said, quote, I know how you got there, and I know how long you're going to be there, unquote. Can you share anything about that? No, I can't share nothing about that. No, I can't share nothing about that at this point. Certain things, even with like the Bible say, no man knoweth the hour, no, not even the son. Certain things it ain't even necessary to speculate about, even if you know it or if you think you know it. If you know, so but yeah. Now the China thing, China is the closest as far as the temperament. They're closest to the white race. Let's just put it that way. They're warrior. They're a warrior race. They love war and the shedding of red plasma fluid, organic plasma fluid in mass scales. So that, them combined with Russia and China combined, and China is kind of close also, like, well, not close, but like North Korea. Like the Asian side of the game, the closer that you get to the Chinese side, they ruthless. They not, because God is ruthless too, and nobody more ruthless than God. So I'm not saying that to disparage the Chinese, but once they on go mode, they're ruthless. Like they're gonna poison everything. I mean, you see it. The Wuhan lab. The lead and the shit that's in your children's toys and shit. You know what I'm saying? The foods that they sending over here. Do you know? Yeah, they ruthless. You know what I'm saying? And they're more disciplined. They don't have the weaponry. They don't have the full arsenal weaponry that this beast got. but they have some disciplines, that they plan on implementing on this particular beast nation, America and Israel, that we supposed to just sit back and let them do their thing, let them dance, stay out the way. hmm Dominique say Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is still here physically. That's enough proof of the Most High's power and protection. Absolutely, absolutely. Uh, Don, what want to say
Yeah,
something?
yeah, man. I was thinking about how Ye, how he did it. He was real. I think he was wise at the same time because it's like he put all his enemies on blast, and then before they could reply, he already pretty much put out the format of like, hey, no matter how you reply, this is what it is. So I think he thought about what he said, and I think he meant it well. And hey, I'm just proud of the brother, man, that he can speak truth to power like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And in today's age, it's that's rare because we see the kind of content that we see from a lot of the top tier, who we call top tier rappers that's out. It's not this language like Kanye talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just I hear you, and I'm thankful to the Most High, to the Godfather, for Kanye, for Ye, and doing this. I don't know if me saying I wouldn't necessarily say I'm proud of him, um, because you know you don't know what he gonna be on tomorrow and who he gonna be on tomorrow. So you got to understand, just like you know, Let me see. Yeah, you just got to understand the purpose of things and the purpose of people and the purpose of the hour, and when you see God turning men's minds to act and say what He wants them to say, it ain't necessarily. I'm proud of the tool, because the tool might not even be you know so anyway, I just because
Now I see the
anyway.
point you're making, though. I see the point you're making that it's like just pretty much just observe it, um, let the brother speak how he speak, and pretty much just
Yeah, yeah. It's like Candace Owens, right? Candace Owens is pregnant again, I think, with her third or fourth child. I think her fourth child, third or fourth child. And she got a lot of boys, but she's pregnant by a white Catholic man, right? White Catholic man, but God still knows how to use, he don't waste nothing. God is the master at being efficient. He don't waste nothing. So if it's some of our material, that's still my daughter. That's still a child of the descendants of slaves, but I'm a use her, in an immortal fashion. I'm gonna immortalize a certain aspect of hers that can counteract the personal choice that's gonna cost her ultimately what it's gonna cost her, right? Because, and I'm just saying this up front, right? You ever seen me promoting Candace Owens? I knew that she's a Catholic. I know that's the religion of the dragon. I know that she already committed and had children with a spawn of such and such, right? But God ain't wasting that. He still ain't gonna waste it. I'll still use you in the best way that you can be used, in spite of your free will choices. She knew about Farrakhan, but she didn't choose Farrakhan. She chose who she chose, but God still knew how to put her in a situation where she was going to have to defend herself against this particular dragon this particular Satan beast that Ye is exposing. So now they on the same team against this specific enemy, this specific Satan, and both of them got white spouses. Both of them got children by white spouses. But look how they still being used by the God. It don't mean that you trust them. How can you really trust the rest of their judgment? It's not about being proud of them or trusting nothing. It's about seeing how God is taking over the minds of people, whether it's your own people or whether it's Satan casting out Satan. That's still God taking over the minds of Satan and making them go against each other. So it ain't nothing to be proud of unless you're proud of the God that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of the God. I'm proud to be with the God and recognize that God is doing that. Right?
Yeah, that's a way better way of looking at it, bro.
Yeah, because if you got I see Mo Better, she got more nuts than most of these rappers selling out. That's true, but she also got the nuts to go against her own people at the same time. You still not home. You still not saying I'm coming home or that's home. You still goo-eyed with the dragon son. You still in bed with the dragon son. So ultimately that's going to be your undoing. But right now, God is giving you grace and letting you build up something that can sustain your soul, or giving you some opportunity to do some works that he could put on a scale once, this other choices burn you out. Once you have to deal with the consequences of these other choices. So it ain't nothing to be proud of. It's just something to pray for and help promote. If I see Candace Owens keep on pushing against that particular beast, I'm a promote that. She talking about Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively and whatever, the Taylor Swift, and I don't give a damn about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm only focused on the real stuff that have to do with the real warfare that we under. I'll promote that. I'll promote Candace Owens' post regarding that. I'll promote Alex Jones' post concerning that. I'll promote Tucker Carlson's post concerning that. I'll promote Ye's. I don't care who you are. I know how to use everybody to get, attention on what needs to be got attention on. Right. Dragon son, right? Dragon son. Daniel's son, Dragon son, yeah. Dungeons and Dragons for real, but that's why I'm trying to share that with y'all so that we don't have to take nothing personally emotional. Well, she did this, so you can't trust nothing she do. That's a fool. That's a fool. Why wouldn't you trust nothing she do? That's childish as hell. Is she telling the truth? Is she exposing the real Satan? Is that Satan giving you hell? Then learn how to use, your enemy is the enemy of your enemy is your friend right now. Have you heard Farrakhan giving it up for Trump and saying Trump is shit? He going against our greatest enemy. He going against the FBI, the IRS, the mainstream media, Department of Justice. You know what I'm saying? Why are you tripping on him like that? Why wouldn't you trip on Biden and Obama and all the people that wasn't going against your enemies? Why are you so mad at him all of a sudden? Because he getting rid of them Black History Month. It's like, nigga, F Black History Month. F DEI and affirmative action and education, Department of Education. What the hell did 12 years a slave of American education do for niggas? Tell me that. Well, he getting rid of education. He taking what education of what? How well have we been educated?
Yeah, that's right, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, sheesh.
Yeah, I'm with all of that. I'm with all that he doing. Only thing I ain't with, and I'm not even gonna say I'm not with. I'm with what he doing in Gaza too, because I know what that's gonna lead up to. I know what that's gonna end up being. I'm with that. I'm not saying he's righteous. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he loves or likes black people and he's doing nothing for the benefit of black people. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying what he's doing is going to benefit black people. Is going to benefit black people. Him trying to benefit himself and become king and dictator and ruler and new pharaoh and take over the world is going to benefit the black people of North America, descendants of slaves. You just don't know how. You don't understand how yet. Yeah. The Lord it's the Lord's doing, and it's marvelous in our sight. Yeah. And we claim to be Christians. That's the crazy thing. That's why I be so challenging Christians, especially black Christians.
Yeah, man, because a lot of them Christians after them election results and before the results, because I mean I seen Christians acting like I, I've never seen them act before over an election. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to get it together.
Yeah. But just think, I mean, this is supposed to be us studying and seeing and witnessing all of the signs being fulfilled. Dominique Henderson say God efficient on time. I mean, on to me, God efficient in all things. God is efficient. Yeah. He don't waste nothing. He don't cheat nobody. God does not wrong anybody. We wrong ourselves. We wrong each other. He does not cheat nobody. He don't waste nobody reward. He don't rob nobody. It's the opposite. We rob him. He allows us to rob him. And he still give us grace and pardon us and forgive us and have patience with us and have mercy on us. We steady robbing him. But now Rob time is over. Little Bobby time, Rob time is over with. No more robbing God without paying the price. Immediate price. So that's what we're dealing with now. That's why all of these celebrities is coming crumbling down. You know, it's scandal involved with them. Everybody's scared on some Me Too. But yeah, over here clowning. Yeah, I'm married. I might have married a whatever, but you ain't got me on tape with no little boys. You ain't got me on tape. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You ain't got me on tape with no compromising situations.
Sheesh.
Shit, his testicles weigh a ton. They worth $1 trillion right now. Like, damn, you ain't got me on none of them Diddy tapes, on none of them Epstein tapes. You know, if they had him on anything, boy, he had been under the jail by now.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. We won't even be having this conversation.
Yeah. So I would do the same thing, man. I was so crash out. I would do exactly what Ye doing. Like, I know you want me. You already proved that you tried to destroy me, just like Trump said. You know, I already see y'all. I seen who tried to destroy me. I know who tried to do me. It was Hyman Roth. It's the nigga right here that I'm standing on the stage with. I know that. But guess what I'm gonna do? I'm back, nigga. I'm back because I'm black, nigga. I'm back. So I ain't gonna necessarily just blow my cover and let you know my play and my plans. I want you to feel real comfortable. I want you to feel real confident in our friendship, in our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to find out which one of your little people try to off me. Because I'm gonna get them first before I get you. I gotta get them first.
Yeah, they definitely kicked the hornet nest, the yay nest.
Man, well, man, it's 2:00. I mean, not 2:00. It's 2 hours. I've been on here 2 hours. I appreciate y'all. It's Friday night hanging out with me. You know, chopping it up, breaking down and breaking open the science of Ye and what set him off. And you know, we praying for Ye. We praying that Ye do get protected. You know, I'm praying that Ye gets protected so he can continue to do more of this. So he can make headlines and be trending, because he ain't lying, and he got the heart to say it in the just most troll, disrespectful way now, because he know he got Trump and Elon Musk on his side as far as, you know, speaking his piece on that platform. So I want to hear more and more of that. I pray that Jay continues, or Allah keep him alive enough and sane enough to continue that. But like he said, you know, if he died tonight, shit, he happy, he's satisfied. It was worth it. He got it off. He got it off his chest. Yeah, pray for Ye, pray for K. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, on that note, Madame, once again, my brother, you have the last word as we go on home into the sunset like Snoop and Tom Brady. What you got to say?
No doubt, man. Salute, Cal. Once again, man, been a great bill, man. And it's time for us to see ourselves. What's wrong with us as black people seeing ourselves as the chosen people of God? You know, I think we need to see ourselves that and hold ourselves accountable and have high self esteem and fulfill these prophecies, man. And let's, like you say, sit back and watch the show and at the same time, keep the Most High first, man.
Right. And the most high is original Asiatic black man. I have to be specific, most high in my case is our father, Elijah Muhammad, our spiritual father, the everlasting father, the eternal leader of this nation, a descendants of slaves of North America, the chosen people of God, is Elijah Muhammad, who is alive and well on this big UFO that everybody likes to clown and say, y'all believe in a cult or y'all believe in some craziness. Ask your above top secret scientists of the white world, all of the continents of the world. Elijah Muhammad is our father, is the most high God in the flesh. That's going to prove that who Jesus was calling on when he was on the cross. Behold, he calls for Elijah. Let's see, will Elijah take him down? Let's see, will Elijah come save him from this crucifixion? So on that note, you don't have to believe it, but you can't unhear what you just heard. Peace and blessings. Much love, Madon Commit. Much love to all my Wrench Mob God Squad and everybody that, hangs with us and tolerates my rants and tolerates this, me attempting to share what I think I know and think I understand. But follow Farrakhan, NOI.org. NOI as in nationofislam.org. And put that in your bookmark and just check out what's on there. This is your information, your wisdom, your power. Regain it. It's for free. Don't waste time. Do it not now, but right now. All right.
Salute.
On that note, salute, peace, and love. We love y'all. And until tomorrow, God willing, we out.